Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to promote your website content on Twitter. So there are a couple of ways to do this. You'll probably notice, so for instance, I'm here in a post on the School of Journalism's WordPress site. Once you hit publish, you'll notice that there's an option here for publicize to your Twitter account if you've linked that. So I would recommend to not worry about that because you don't have as much control through it as you would if you just go to twitter.com and log in and do it that way. So I just want to point this out that there is a native way to do it here. It would involve clicking edit here and then writing in your post. But again, you can't add an image. You can't do anything like that. So that's why I'm telling you to not do that. I just wanted you to know that it is there. So I've already published this post. It's from a couple of weeks ago, actually. So that's why it says update instead of publish. And as soon as you hit publish on something, you're going to notice that WordPress will give you a URL up here. So if you click on that URL, it now takes you to the actual post. And you can see that URL is now up here in the URL line. So I want to make sure and copy that. I will say some students last semester, we had never had this come up before, but some students last semester were getting weird URLs, or I don't know where they were copying their URLs from. So if you want to double check your work, you can go into your file and hit a new incognito window or new private window. And every time, if you just want to check your stuff, you can double click that. And if it loads there, that means you're fine. The problem with the students some students were having last semester, again, I don't know where they were grabbing the URL from, but it was inside of their own dashboard. Therefore, they were the only ones who could see it because they had to be logged in to see it. All right, so this is just a workaround for that in case you want to double check your links to make sure they're working. So again, I've grabbed this URL and now I'm going to go to Twitter, which I'm logged in to the Texas State Twitter account. And I'm actually not logged into the the SJMC account. I'm still logged in as mine, but that's okay. I'm just going to tweet this out. And I'm actually speaking at this conference, so that's what I'm going to promote here that goes along with the blog content that we just had. So first, I'm going to copy and paste the link there, but that's not enough. All right, you need to then tell us something about what that article is going to be about. So I'm going to say I'm happy to be moderating a panel at the upcoming, I want to make sure I get the official name of this right. It is the PRSSA 2018 Regional Conference. So I'm just going to copy and paste that. Hosted by, and then I have TX State PRSSA. I think that is correct. Let me just double check that. I think that's correct. We'll be talking about digital innovations with content and social. All right. So then I do want to add a couple of hashtags, which you're required to add. So FDOM 18 is one. And then I can also add the Texas State one as well. So that'll be good. So once I hit tweet, now I can go back to home and actually go to my timeline. And you can see it pulled in a thumbnail from the article, or from the article itself. Now, one way you could have done this without the or with a different type of thumbnail, I'm going to go ahead and delete this one just so you see what I'm doing here. I'm going to go back to tweet and I'm copy and pasting that same message, and then I need to grab the URL again. I could have gone in and put in my own image that I particularly want. So I had taken a screen grab earlier because it had some outdated register information in that article. So if I do that, now when I hit tweet and I can hit refresh there, now you can see it has that specific image that I wanted, and it still has the link there. And if you click on that link, then it takes us to the article. Okay, so that's how you will be promoting your articles on Twitter.